Okay, here we're back. Sorry about that. Hold on. I am right now. Yeah, the only
Ad starts in a minute, though.
Yeah, that's the only issue, so... let's get started anyway. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Starting from... yes.
Okie doke. Let's try it from the top. Joyful, jubilant jumping jacks!
Oh, Mr. Natsume. Nice a place for you.
Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, and non-locum judicial assistant Miss Mikotoba Esquirus. Now, finally, at long last, there can be proof.
Before we talk about it, we need to go into an ad. Sorry about that.
You know how Twitch works.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Yeah, go boycott them. Wait, no, don't do that! We're alive!
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I wonder if... Yep.
Okay, sorry about that. You know how Twitch is. Anyway, let's continue.
Yes, there can now finally be proof! Proof that I'm innocent, and proof that my tea is innocent! Shaw! Good morning, my dear fellows. Airlock Sholmes! May you drink my tepid tea and fall forever silent.
Oh my god! my god. I thought the tea was innocent. Oh, Mr. Jones, you came! How wonderful!
Phrasing. Please save your derision. I know what you're thinking. Good morning, he says, when it's very nearly time for luncheon.
Oh, he's at least aware.
Your scorn is written clearly across your faces.
Nobody said or thought anything of the sort. We thought something worse anyway.
Oh, whoa! The truth is, I was determined that today would be the day. As sleep seduced me last night, I thought... Tomorrow, for once, I shall not oversleep. I'll rise early and be present in court to support my companions. Such spirited determination has a beauty all of its own, does it not?
Oh, yeah!
And then I began to muse on the subject. Why do people oversleep, I queried. Why, time after time, do they make the same foolish blunder?
Let me get his height to experiment.
Yep. And then the answer came to me at once. It's so delightfully simple. People oversleep because they sleep.
Oh my god. He actually did it.
Is he incorrect? Is he incorrect with this, though?
No, this is the PG version of people die when they're killed.
Oh, this is definitely gonna get clipped.
Yes.
Well, is that not an astute insight into the matter?
Yes, sure, right, sure, whatever you say.
Upon which realization, I attempted an experiment. I
I
didn't
knew
sleep
it.
a wink all night.
I freaking knew it.
And the results... By first light, I was exhausted and began to be assailed by fits of drowsiness.
Shocker.
And so, the conclusion of last night's experiment is this. A good night's sleep is simply quite essential.
Yes, I think most of us probably knew that already.
But now we have scientific proof that it's necessary. What others presuppose I prove by experimentation. That, my dear fellow, is the scientific method. Hey, said what I said, only...
You're
lot more
not
flowery.
wrong. You're not wrong. I'll say that much.
I mean, after all, how can people know for sure unless someone experiments by doing so? Yes, and one more thing. Do you remember this?
Ah! Yes, of course. It's a poison that Miss Green was about to drink at the hospital yesterday. Oh, you didn't manage to...
It was a laborious task, as the bottle was near empty, but such inconveniences do not hinder Sholmes. I managed to confirm that it contained strychnine.
Interesting. The same type of best poison. So I was right.
Perhaps, though of course such circumstantial evidence doesn't prove Miss Green's guilt.
That's true.
And I shall leave the bottle in your care now. But licking the inside of the neck is not recommended.
Let me guess. You tried.
That's for me to know and for you to find out in court. Alright, let's examine it.
Okay.
Who's this supposed to be?
No idea.
Can I have a word?
Refresh for a moment. Oh, there you go.
Hello.
So this is the poison we hear about so much about. Citrine. Citric. What?
Strychnine.
Strychnine. There are a few remnants on the bottle here. Look. You must have been tempted to try it. Of course not. As long as we don't lose this trial. Mr. Naruhodo, we're Japanese. We have standards. I'll get you the knife.
Do we though? Do we though?
I'll get you the
this
knife.
is a new age. a cultural renaissance.
Anyway. No! Even we'll lose the trial! No! We mustn't lose the trial in the first place, Mr. Hall. Oh my god.
She was considering it.
Make out your mind, Susan. Okay, so the
I was
only
going to
noise...
say, I'm glad we found something to inspect, because this seems like a completely inconspicuous bottle.
Yes. So maybe
like, you'd think they'd have a label for this thing,
Yeah. So it wasn't something she got from the hospital. It was something she had all this time. But we'll find out later. Well, let's see who's this.
Dad, can I have a word?
Oh, that me.
That's you. Gregson, how good of you to come, and also fantastic accent, my fellow.
Forget it. Guess me. Just sitting.
Just electric slides out.
Wait a minute, Inspector. I flash type. I didn't want to get innocent myself. From the look on your face, I say it's something else who think is making it also himself.
My dear Inspector, please speak freely. Pretend that I'm not here.
Believe me, if I could do that, life would be a lot more simple for me.
No, really, go on. I'm not even here, you'll never know. I'm like a ninja. Whoosh.
I can let it see right through you.
Talk about a cultural appropriator, am I right?
Do you have the results, Inspector, of the investigation, Mr. Shakespeare's room? Not yet. Shouldn't be alone now, though. No, I hear about something else. That combat, actually. Oh. Oh.
This is completely unrelated to the case, though.
Maybe. We'll also need to see. Oh, you mean the man from this newspaper article was discovered yesterday in Mr. Chancery's room? A man by the name of... Oh yes, Selden. How ominous.
Selden Scene.
I went through the archives at the yard and dug out the fellow's file. There's something in there well, it caught my eye. Oh my god.
Are we gonna get a face to this man?
Something caught your mind? What, Inspector? What? I copied out the rebellion pass for you, so you can read it for yourselves. Thank you.
And that time is now.
Oh my god, Greed. Hello, welcome.
Hi, Greed.
Thank you for the follow. These documents. Let's look at them. Let's see. Investigating findings related to Selden. Also welcome. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, enjoy
18
yourself.
counts of burglary, 6 counts of suspected murder, die of natural causes whilst in prison, his final moments witnesses only by his cellmate. The estimate £1,000 worth of loot he stole remains unrecovered.
Unrecovered, yes.
Condemned criminal dies of natural cause in prison. Manchester's Strangeway prison announces the deaths of convicted murderer and burglar Selden by natural causes in the early hours this morning. He had been suffering with fever since the end of October. Allegedly shot of his cellmate, medical staff arrived to find him already dead before his capital punishment could be carried out.
Well, this doesn't tell us anything we don't already know.
Yeah.
It still doesn't report who his cellmate was.
I have a suspicion who was the cellmate, but again, we don't have the proof right now.
Yeah, nothing that points the finger, sadly.
These documents include the details that were in the newspaper cutting we found in Mr. Shanty's room. I'll rearrange everything in court records so we don't have duplicate information. Oh, okay. So you're gonna look into that. Why are you giving us a copy of this important file, though? Well, you're the one who turned out the clue in the first place, aren't you? I'm just making sure things get handled in the proper fashion. Oh, Scotland just working are so wonderful.
Indeed, my dear fellows, and the inspector here, shining diamond in its crown.
A shining diamond in the rough, maybe.
God damn, what a burn.
Yeah, don't think I heard that. Anyway, look, I don't want to be held for a liar. That's all. Bye.
Counsel for the defense and the defendant. Court proceedings are about to resume. Make your way into the courtroom at once. Well, I shall leave you then. I'll be listening with interest from the public gallery. Not nodding off at all. Certainly not.
You're gonna fall asleep.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
I'm rather tired of seeing Mr. Mustache in floods of tears personally, so the best of luck to you. Local student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire!
Yes, Mr. Natsume.
It's time, isn't it?
Yes, this is it. Miss Olive Green and Mr. William Shakespeare. This is going to be the final battle. Who's gonna be the strongest? We'll find out.
It'll be me who's the strongest.
I won't really have saved Sasaki-san until I spoke the whole truth of everything that has been going on. But it's all coming to a head now. You can do it, Ryosuke. You have to.
He does the face slap thing.
Ow. Hold on.
I actually slapped my face with that and it hurt. You okay?
Oh.
Admin? Oh no. Oh no. I slapped him so hard. He got knocked out of the universe. No! So anyway, how y'all doing tonight? We kind of had to do a switch up of the stream schedule. Tuesdays and Thursdays don't work for admin anymore due to issues. So we're testing out Wednesdays and Fridays as a schedule. So be sure to tune in those nights around this time. We also got something special planned for Fridays this month because of the time of the month. So I won't spoil anything. I'll let you guys.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Oh, hey, welcome back. I was just telling them about the revised schedule for streams.
Yes. Yeah. It might be temporary. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go.
Anyway.
All right, back to the court proceedings. Yes.
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 Rubble, 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 rubble. Sorry, Legend. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again now. Before the recess, we heard a most startling accusation from the defense. Namely, that the victim of the case we heard. Hello.
Hi, welcome to the show.
That the victim of the case we heard here only a few days ago is the true perpetrator in this incident.
A reckless, rash, and prejudiced charge of wrongdoing, in my opinion, my lord. However,
I made it myself, and don't looking to make commission one. Anyway.
the prosecution has tried to extend every courtesy to this amateur newcomer from the dubious eastern shores.
Thank you for that bad-handed consideration. A rather cold assessment from the honorable British prosecutor. I must say. So, Lord Bansights, is the new witness present and ready to take the stand?
Ready and waiting in the witness's antechamber, my lord.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the witness in.
There you go, boss.
Yeah.
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court, please. William Shakespeare, my liege. For mine occupation, I can say only that I be a tragic victim to be pitied. Currently unemployed, in other words.
An olive green and a fledgling artist. Well, no. Not a fledgling, really. A hopeless failure who's too weak spirit to me that she has no talent, I suppose.
Also currently unemployed, in other words.
Hi, Coco. What a coterie. Mr. Shakespeare!
My lord, I am thy humble servant.
I'm afraid that you are no longer merely the victim in this affair. The possibility has raised that you are in fact the assailant, intent on taking the life of your fellow lodger. The part that you have played in this whole business will be truly scrutinized, I assure you.
I would for naught else, my lord.
A fine of 100 pounds whoever brought that harping here for crying out loud.
I was about to say!
Anyway, Miss Boyle, I mean Green. Yes? You are aware of the reason they have been summoned to this courtroom today, I presume. Yes, the opposite here explain. He said, I poisoned this ridiculous buffoon. And do you accept the charge, Miss Green? I don't know anything about poisoning.
Well, she didn't say no!
And I don't know anything about this man.
Come, lady. Die to live.
Live a life.
Verily, I know not thy prickly, pea-pigmented personage.
Sorry about that.
Yep, it's your line.
Very well, let us proceed with the matter at hand. That being to ascertain whether or not Miss Olive Green has any involvement in this affair.
I thought we decided that the judge would call her by different colors every time.
No, you're gonna be messing worse and worse. It's all very strange. Very strange indeed. Why would you suspect me? I barely even go to the East End anyway. Yes, that's why I was shooting nice, please. I don't know how yesterday, but thank you anyway. It so happens that I passed by the neighborhood 6 days ago. That's all. Uh-oh, she had shifty eyes.
She's looking over.
Yeah, shifty eyes. Oh, then I thought this man was poisoned. I was still in hospital, fighting for my life.
Yes, having been unfortunately caught up in the incident on the street outside the Geradib household. An incident that rendered you unconscious for some 3 days.
Oh, you struck in the middle of my back by a life through no fault of my own, and now I'm under suspicion. How much you want to wreck my life?
Calm yourself, Miss Blue. We'll get to the bottom of this in due time.
Fuck my life, scream!
Whatever you say, Miss Chartreuse.
What other offense am I suspected of? It's all very disturbing! I think the prosecutor is trying to accuse you of identity theft because he keep getting your name wrong. Not you too! Anyway, your energies may be better spent worrying about random knife attacks I feel, Miss Brown. I mean,
Yes!
at this point in time, all that appears to connect you with is Miss Chartier Legends is the Briar Road incident of 6 days ago. That's why we would like you to testify formally now about exactly what happened. Oh no! The incident 6 days ago? You mean you want me to relive that awful accident? Unfortunately, yes. Please tell the court what happened that day. And of course, we'll be interested to hear from you about your moments that day too, Mr. Shakespeare.
But what happened 6 days ago is nothing to do with me being poisoned.
Let us proceed then. The witnesses will present their formal testimony to the court on the subject of the incident that took place on Briar Road the evening of the 17th of February.
Here we go.
Well, 6 days ago, at about 5 p.m., I was walking along in the snow when I was suddenly stabbed in the back. Coincidentally, it happened to be just outside the house where the man in this guy had the lodgings, so I heard.
I was at the tavern on the eve of which thou speak'st, for I had bespoke my supper.
It was the first time I'd been in the area. I had a little matter to attend to, that's all. Anyway, I was admitted straight to the hospital, so I knew nothing about all this business. What are you painting? That's none of your business. Yes, a second incident inside a week that I believe to be aptly described as the haunted lodgings. Bum, bum, bum. Did you just do that? Don't ruin my moment.
Do a dramatic reverb effect.
Don't ruin my moment. Anyway, one can only presume this is my most unfortunate coincidence.
Meanwhile, you say you are not in your room, Mr. Shakespeare. 'Twas the following morn when I did awaken that I learned of the dire events. Murray, what a commotion did the officers of the law make on the floor above mine!
When Soseki-san was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder.
As suspected, there is nothing connecting these two witnesses but happenstance.
It's true, it does seem as though they've been unrelated at first glance. But I'm not so sure. There's something lurking in the shadows here. I feel certain. And this is my one and only chance to expose it. Counsel! You may now cross-examine these two witnesses, if you wish. Yes, my lord.
Alright, here we go.
Well, 6 days ago, at about 5 p.m., I was walking along in the snow when I was suddenly stabbed in the back. Hold it. I'm well acquainted with the case. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's awful. I can still believe I was unconscious for so long. I woke up to find that the case had been solved and the culprit arrested.
Oh, looks like we might have to find out when someone fidgets during a part of the testimony.
He's frozen, so apparently it might
don't
be.
worry. We'll get notified on the HUD when someone's having a fit.
Yeah, but sometimes he doesn't, but we'll see.
Yes, the incident that has been resolved already.
and there was someone arrested, it means she got arrested. Oh my god.
Perhaps it would help you to consider it a bad dream that ended with your awakening and should now be forgotten.
Yes, I suppose so. Thank you. But before you put it completely behind you, Miss Green, I need you to remember the details one last time. You must tell the court exactly what happened that day, for us to arrive at the truth about this new case. Well, the trouble is, there's nothing to tell, really. We're just walking along the pavement. Coincidentally, it happened to be just outside the house where the man in this case had the lodgings. Hold it! What were you doing that day, though? What do you mean? The art school you attend. What's it called? Yes, it's the Thorndike Academy of Fine Arts. According to Mr. Jones, that's just in the vicinity of Bridgestone Road, which is some 10 stops away from the scene of the underground. I believe you mentioned before that you also live on Bridgestone Road. Isn't that right? So why, then, would you have been walking along Bryan Road in the middle of the East End?
Oh, she's nervous.
It's because yes, of course. I thought I might make a nice picture.
Bullshit. The witness is a student of art. City-dwelling artists can't all paint grand urban vistas.
That's right. It happened to like the crummy look at the part of town.
Uh-huh.
Are you, Mr. Shanfield, do you have a stroke? You've been like that for the whole film.
When they finally get to his part of the testimony, he just falls over like a piece of wood. And he's revealed it's just a well-painted cutout stand.
Perhaps quaint would have been less great in turn. The point is, she's definitely hiding something.
No shit.
Yes, since she's not going to be forthcoming with the truth. She's trying to hide why she was there that evening. It must mean there's a reason for her not wanting you to know. That's the key to this. And you, Mr. Shakespeare, on the evening of the incident 6 days ago. Would you tell the court what exactly you were doing?
It would be my pleasure, sire.
Here we go.
I was at the tavern on the eve of which thou speakst, for I had bespoke my supper.
Hold it! A tavern, you say? Which one?
And 'twas the Slug and Salad where I did tarry. 'Tis a jewel in the East End. And a little unexpected, I feel.
What do you mean, Lord Van Sykes?
The Slug and Salad offers usually fine dining, for the locality at least. Not an establishment you expect to be patronized by a man with not even a crumb of bread in his room.
Oh. Oh. It's true, the menu lists premium crust of bread and glasses of water in different level of cloudiness? What?
How appetizing! I would have expected Grub's grubbery in the local vicinity to be more appropriate for your means.
Holy shit, Mr. Van Sykes. You're savage tonight.
Watery soup and mushy peas, or rather, soupy water and pea-like mush.
Ew. All equally appetizing.
I just wanted to try some water in a different pub for once. What's wrong with that?
How different can water really be?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Or perhaps there's more a possible explanation. A specific reason why he had to go to that particular establishment. You had that with us right now? No, not yet.
No, we don't have any evidence that shows why he would want to go there on a particular day.
Agreed. The fact that on the days of all days, he dined at a place he wouldn't normally, it does stand out. So yeah, we have a guy that he should in a restaurant that he shouldn't be, and a lady that should in a street that she shouldn't be. How suspicious. So Mr. Shakespeare's own actions on the day of incident were slightly suspicious. I wonder if he has some evidence that can explain those actions.
Not at the moment, no.
Not at the moment. I wish we did, but sadly I can't think of anything at the moment. If we find a clue that could explain why Mr. Shakespeare went there, we must present it to the court. Yes, absolutely.
Let's just see where the rest of this testimony goes.
It's all in the matter, counsel. I will ask Miss Boyle to reiterate her next statement. Yes, Miss Green. Whatever. It was the first time I've been in the area. I had a little matter to attend, that's all. Okay.
Now this is a very vague statement.
Hold that. What little matter, Miss Green? Please elaborate. It was nothing really. It was not worth mentioning. Did you remember you mentioned it yesterday at the hospital? Oh, shit.
Got me again, Mr. Ryunosuke.
It was related to the card you were holding. Well, Miss Green! Shit! What was that? She clearly hit something just behind her back.
Oh, that's right.
From memory, I believe the card contained a note that read, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross.
Oh wait, this might be the evidence we need.
What does it matter? It has nothing to do with Duncan!
Uh-oh, we got a reaction.
Excuse me.
Excuse me!
Mr. Shakespeare, you have something to share with the court.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Ah, pray forgive me. The great bard's word springeth from within me, with ne'er thought.
Don't tell me. It's because you're possessed by Shakespeare's spirit, right? Here, Miss Greensword a moment ago seemed to make you think for something. Something of relevance, perhaps.
Well, nay, sire, 'twas nothing at all.
Presumably, you know the name, though. Mr. Duncan Ross, I mean. After all, you were both lodgers in the same house.
I would it were so, but sadly nay. Lodging be a lonely occupation, sire. My lodging fellows be rarely known to me.
So you haven't heard of him, even though he passed away in the same room just one floor above you. Miss Mauve! You're talking to me, right? Anyway, have I done something wrong? The card that was mentioned before contained a note you have upon your person.
There's the evidence.
I do, yes, but I don't need it anymore. In fact, I should throw it away, really. Before you dispose of it, the court will take it as evidence. Please.
There's our evidence for statement 3.
Of course, that's what linked Mr. Shakespeare, Miss Green. Let's take a closer look.
Yes, let's examine this to see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah, the tear for one. The envelope has been ripped open rather carefully, hasn't it? Miss Green strikes me as the type to open correspondence more neatly than that. Oh. What is it? The way the envelope is turned, I'm not sure I've seen that exact shape somewhere else. Oh, you don't mean... Were you thinking of this piece of evidence, Mr. Hollow? Exactly. That's it. Try to mash them up. Ta-dun, dun, ta-dun. They go together perfectly. Mr. Ravendi label clearly belongs with this card. There you go. There we go.
All right, the two evidences are linked. Anything on the back?
No, I thought we could read it, but I guess not.
Nope. Okay, well, now we have the evidence that we need for statement number 3.
It's Duncan Roth. No. Continue with your testimony, please, Miss Blue.
All right, let's go back to statement 3. Oh, wait, no. Was it statement 4? Wait, no. I think we have to press statement 3 again.
That's right. Before.
Yes, it was this one, because we had the option to present evidence to show why he would be out of on that tavern.
Okay. Hold it. A tavern, you say? Which one?
We've already read all this, so I'm not reading any of it.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Blah? Blah, 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 blah.
Why are you all saying blah?
Blah, 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 blah. Blah,
Why are you all saying blah? I don't understand a word. Are you trying to make a farce out of this court?
Blah? Blah, 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 blah.
I'll hold you in contempt of court over this shammery. Yes, we do. Present evidence. That new envelope that we got.
Mr. Shakespeare.
Yes, sire?
Blah, I mean, on the day in question, it's not the case that you visited the Slug and Salad, a place you don't normally patronize, for a very particular reason.
I don't know what you're talking about. Pray, if thou hast some purpose, speakst.
Very well. I will present the court with evidence. Evidence that explains why you had to be at the Slug and Salad that night. Namely... I think either one because they say the same thing.
Yeah, let's just go with our new piece so we use it.
Yes. Take that. I believe this card reveals the answer. Oh, good lord! Miss Boyle's card, you mean? That's right, my lord. It reads, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on 17th. Don't tell anyone else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of most importance. Mr. Shakespeare, your actions on the afternoon of Miss Green's cabin are exactly as described in this note. Personally, I find it hard to believe that's a coincidence. Don't you, Mr. Shakespeare?
Well...
Excuse me, can I say something? Yes, Miss Green. A car was delivered to me. It doesn't have anything to do with this asshole, does he? Well, would you think so? Yes, but it's hard to believe it's Marley. My lord, may I? May you what, Miss Magenta? What the hell is Magenta?
I love this. I love this joke so much.
What the hell is Magenta? I don't know. The color of space, I guess. But anyway, I'd like to make something very clear about the car.
Yes, Miss Titanium White.
Very well then, you may amend your testimony to include details about the peculiar note. This note was delivered to me and my address is nothing to do with the old man next to me here. I'm sorry to say that's not the case.
Yeah?
Because it was found in his place. So we had to present this.
Alright, let's try that.
Objection. The day before the incident, exactly 1 week ago now, this note was delivered to your address. And upon carrying with the instructions in the note, you found yourself in the hospital. Yes, I did. It's terrible. Everything that happened to me. Well, it is terrible if it's all true, that is. What do you mean? Miss Green, have a look at this, please. It's a turn-on end of an envelope. Oh, is it? And it so happens that it fits together perfectly with the envelope on the note you received. Would you find that? In Mr. Shakespeare's room.
In my room?
Mr. Shakespeare, do you perhaps remember this note from somewhere?
Well...
Your actions that afternoon follow the instructions in the note to the letter. Come to the Slug and Salad on Bray Road at 5 p.m. on 17th. And so that's exactly what you want. Let me ask you again, Mr. Shakespeare. You already knew about this note, didn't you?
My liege?
And you, Miss Green. What did I do? As this turn-off end of the envelope proved, the note was original in Mr. Shakespeare's room. So how is it that it came to be in your possession? I don't have the first idea. It's just a fleeing artist after all. Oh my fucking god.
You totally did it.
I just thought about something.
Yeah?
What if the key she's carrying is the key for the room?
Maybe. What if she's the assassin?
We'll find out. There is only one explanation. You broke into Mr. Shakespeare's room and stole it. Oh, what?
You did what? Sorry, that's what? You broke? I mean, that was in my room? What on earth do you want with me?
You will see him. That both witnesses need to testify again.
Miss Viridian.
Yes?
While you have the court's sympathy, I'm sure, for the suffering you have endured in recent events, anyone found to be giving false testimony in a court of law will be duly punished. Please bear that in mind.
Yes, I know. Very well then, witnesses. You will give formal testimony again now. On the subject of this curious anomaly regarding the note Miss Brown claims to have received.
I do remember now. 'Twas a week ago, peradventure, that note was delivered unto me. On the day writ herein, I did tarry a long hour at the Slug and Salad, yet nobody came. Thereafter, on the evening, I shared the company of the Japanese fellow. I did see the note had vanished.
I don't know what you mean. You think I snuck into this man's room, do you? Why would I? I can point out the bill in here, and for that torn-off piece of the envelope, I don't know anything about it.
Well, we're getting the serious testimony music now.
Yep. You now claim to have received this letter, do you, Mr. Shakespeare?
Faith, 'tis so, my lord. And I would swear to have it set upon the table in my humble lodgings. Yet, 'tis clear to me now that since I returned from the tavern that night, I have not laid eyes upon it.
Oh, sorry. Very quick. Sorry.
Yep. So how y'all doing tonight? Hope you're having a good time. Are you enjoying the dialogue tree? I decorated it myself.
Okay, sorry about that.
Hey, welcome back.
Well, the pindates! Young lady, it would appear that the testimony was... a lie? Is that what you think? I don't fear you to think I'm the one lying. I beg your pardon? You're just a flying artist, as I said. A flying artist don't lie. That note was delivered to me at my address. Besides, we all know who the liar around here is. Okay.
How do you know that?
Have you been noticing she's getting more aggressive towards him?
Oh yes, she's getting very hostile. Very insistent, too.
Is that true, Miss Green? How do you explain the fact? This part of the envelope was without question found in Mr. Shakespeare. I don't see what I should explain!
Because you're in court, you are required to.
Sorry. I'm a flaying artist. My job here is just to say what happened. That's all. It's your job to give the explanation and the proof. You, the fledgling lawyer? The fledgling will do his best.
Evidently, my learned friend's cross-examination is our only hope of learning the truth.
Well, counsel! And ready, my lord. Very well then. The defense will now proceed with the cross-examination of the witness. This. The screen clearly did break into Mr. Shams's room. There can be no question of that. And that's how she acquired the note. Yes, two factors trying to lead me to a possible explanation for all of this. If it's not a pretty one. Yep.
I do remember now. 'Twas a week ago, peradventure. That note was delivered unto me.
Hold it. And can you shed any light on the contents of the note at all?
Nay, sire. 'Tis as strange to me as foreign tongue. Even with a knowledge of literature as great as mine own, verily, 'tis impenetrable.
But Mr. Duncan Ross had lodged in the same household as you. In effect, he was your neighbor, so surely you knew him, didn't you?
If the choices be twixt I knew him and I knew him not, then 'tis with foreboding that I can be forced to declare that we were by some small measure acquainted.
Despite your claims, though, you followed the note's instructions and went to the slug and salad. Presumably that was nothing to do with your knowledge of literature.
Mary, not to have the better of me, sire, save for the lure of curiosity. 'Tis so true. I was compelled by mine own eager heart to betake myself to the tavern. Yet, in the end, my curiosity was not satiated. On the day writ herein, I did tarry a long hour at the Slug and Salad, yet nobody came.
Hold it. So even after waiting for an hour, nobody appeared.
Well, yes, sire. 'Tis as thou sayst.
Really? You paused for a moment before you answered.
In truth, when thou asked whether nobody appeared, I did suddenly recall.
Really? Do you mean to tell the court that somebody did appear after all?
I was not alone that night, the Slug and Salad, my lord. No, 'tis returning to me now. I did treat my lips to almost clear water, and mine innards did to a premium crust of bread. And all around me danced a great many companions.
What do you mean?
Flies, sire, flies.
Why, you fools? Good lord!
In the name of Beelzebub, where are they? Fairies, perchance, from a midsummer night's dream, come to taunt me?
I think they were just flies. I can't help thinking that the flies ought to choose something more wholesome to toss around. Wow! Is that wrong on me?
No, not really.
Wow. Why you say something so controversial yet so true?
Thereafter, on the evening I shared the company of the Japanese fellow, I did see the note had vanished.
Hold it. When exactly you noticed it had gone missing?
Such idle thoughts ne'er occupy my mind. I am busy with greater ideas. In other words, you didn't notice.
Several days passed between your outing to the tavern and Mr. Natsume's visit to your room. Yes, it will appear that the note disappeared sometime in that interval.
Such idle thoughts ne'er occupy my mind. I am busied with greater ideas.
And yet, during that time, Miss Obsidian was comatose in the hospital, was she not? Clearly then, she hadn't been stealing things from Mr. Shakespeare's room. Yes. Yes, of course. It's also sort of misunderstanding, isn't it, Mr. Prosecutor, sir?
Don't look at me with those beautiful eyes, Miss Prussian Blue. You have so far failed to give a satisfactory explanation as how you came by the note.
Oh.
How?
I am not here to advocate for your defense, madam. I won't tolerate inconsistencies in your story. You would do well to remember that.
Oh dear me. Oh.
What Lord was I getting at?
I don't know what you mean. You think I snuck into this man's room, do you? What would I?
Hold it! It seems that this note was actually delivered to Mr. Shakespeare about 1 week ago.
Oh, does it?
But for some reason, it ended up in your possession. I can't think of any other way that could happen except for you breaking into Mr. Shakespeare's lodge.
Objection! But for what reason would the witness have done that? And I won't deny that Miss Viridian's possession of the note would appear to defy logic. However, until and unless her involvement in this case can be proven in some other way, any further pursuit of this note is meaningless.
Miss Green could have come to possession of the note by stealing from Mr. Shakespeare's room. And yet, there's no obvious reason why she would have done such a thing. What if there was some other reason she broke into his lodges? Yes! We should pursue that idea, Mr. Arhodo. We're close now. I can feel it.
Oh, she probably wants that picture of Duncan.
I can point out the building here, and for a torn piece of envelope, I don't know anything about it. Hold it. So you don't want to tell the court the truth about the letter, is that it? And a flying artist, remember? Artists are nearly as always introverted characters. Also,
What? I feel called out.
Wow. Also, to cover for my expenditures as soon as we'll be playing soon. For the love of God Green, don't break the fourth wall! But yeah, ads are coming soon, so we'll be back in a bit.
Yep, here we go. I feel the ads coming. It's like my pixels are vanishing.
No!
Hey, welcome back.
We're back.
Alright, let's see where this goes.
They only give me 1 shilling for those ads. Those bastards.
Introverted? Fie! This fledgling doth readily cast aspirations about my nature. Yet I am an angel, a seraph. Birds do harmonize my song. The wind doth frolic with my wing. O pity, wherefore dost thou accuse one so pure of heart, ample woman?
Pure of heart? I don't think so. Even a flyer like me can say you're just a failure.
A failure.
Whoa, she's projecting hard. Tragedy. Thou shalt not know the true heart of an artist until thine instruction, hereafter by death. Oh, the days! Oh, the years! Alas, to enlighten thee, thou must wait so long and in vain.
Mr. Alhol, interject with some clear remark. This is your chance to shine. Come on. It's time to get you viral.
What? I know Shakespearean actor, Mr. Sato. No, as far as I can tell, the only thing that's going on to resolve this argument is evidence.
It's evidence. Yes.
That's what he said.
It's clear that Miss Green did in fact bring it to Mr. Shanspere's room, isn't it?
And that's where she found this letter. Yes, 2 more or less foregone conclusions that lead me to one terrifying conclusion.
Terrifying?
Yes, I'm afraid to say that the outcome of this cross-examination may as well change how we look at this case completely. Okay.
Alright, so let's do a save, because I have an idea.
Yes, let's do that.
Because she's after something in
Yes.
Shamspeare's room. We know that. However, the prosecution is warning to steer away from the note until its relevance and why her connection to this is important. There are other things that we found in his room, hidden away. First was a newspaper clipping. The next was the tin box that had nothing in it, which is not part of our evidence. And the third was this photograph. Maybe this is what she was after.
Okay. Yeah, more than likely it's a picture right now. So let's give it a try.
Yes, let's try it.
No, it's not.
Nope.
That last statement was contradictory in a number of ways. I think you're fine. In a number of ways, you say. That's right, my lord. In a number of ways. Perhaps it will serve you well to concentrate your efforts on one contradiction at a time. Counsel.
Let's see.
I admit that. In a number of ways, actually. Wait. No. Okay, let's check out the evidence before I present this time. It couldn't be that. No.
The handprints on the wall? I don't know.
What else we have? Wait. Actually, that's a good point. Hold on. Do you have a picture of the whole room? Because remember, the skin prints only showed someone being touching it. Doesn't necessarily mean just Shakespeare. And Shakespeare is tall enough to reach the picture, if I remember. And yet there's a box right there. Well, we'll need a box to reach it. Only that's someone that's really short.
Wait a minute. Are we going with the angle that she's potentially the murderer? That she poisoned him?
I think she at least attempted to poison him.
I think it might be the poison bottle. That's the evidence we're looking for.
Oh yeah, why would I? Okay.
Why would I? You had this on your person the whole time.
Okay, here we go. And yes, it was a bottle. Yesterday at the hospital, we saw you with this bottle. and though the contents spilled during the course of a meeting, a small quantity remain.
Uh-huh.
According to the defense independent analysis, Mr. Sherms, a chemist just said, I'm not going to say it out loud this time. The liquid that was still in the bottle was identified as strychnine.
Strike 9.
Right.
What? Strike 9? The very same poison that afflicted Mr. Shamspear. Ah!
Miss Green, you broke into this man's lodgings for one reason and one reason alone. To cover the end of the pipe that fit the gas lamp in Mr. Shamspear's room with poison. Oh, even Shakespeare's surprised. Huh.
Even he's looking over.
Can this be?
You broke into my room to...
It must seem incredible to the core. But from the remaining clues, there's only one logical conclusion that we can reach. The person who attempted to take Mr. Shamspear's life with poison was you, Miss Olive Green!
I choose you!
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Ow!
Damn!
Damn! Order! Order! Council! Are you seriously suggesting this woman put poison on the end of the gas pipe we intend to kill? Yes, my lord. There's no other way to explain the facts. But is Miss Green did this odious trap 6 days ago? The bitter had put his mouth on the pipe the very evening expected. The attempted murder would have happened 6 days ago, surely? Oh, shit, that's a very good point. Fuck.
Perhaps not, my lord.
I beg your pardon, what?
There was a significant police presence in the area that evening on account of the incident on Briar Road. Local residents were being interviewed throughout the night as part of the ongoing inquiry.
Oh, so healed up and tried to attend the killing. Until later.
Yep.
Oh, he tried to go.
A circumspect criminal would likely have chosen not to carry out any wrongdoing at that time.
Lord Van Sykes! And of course, the following morning there was more activity at Mr. Shamspear's address. More activity? Oh, yes! You mean his fellow lodger, Mr. Asumi, being arrested on suspicion of murder? That's right, and as the defense has already proposed, Mr. Shamspear was meddled with the gas pipe for a very sinister reason himself, to cause the gas stove in Mr. Asumi's room to go out, thereby asphyxiating the occupant. But once Mr. Asumi had been arrested, his room was under constant surveillance by the police. In the circumstances, Mr. Shamspear had no reason to blow air into the gas pipe.
His intended victim being in a prison cell. With the need to tamper the gas removed, the poison on the pipe lay dormant.
And then, 3 days ago, the situation changed again. Right, Mr. Asumi's trial, which took place here at the Old Bailey, came to an end. The trial in which the man stood accused for stabbing Miss Green in the back, but was duly acquitted.
Yes.
That resulted in Mr. Asumi returned to his lodging for the first time in 2 days. And that very night, his gas stove mysteriously went out, and Mr. Shamspear was mysteriously poisoned. In conclusion, the poison that was present on the mouth of the gas pipe had been put there in Ben's room for some 4 days earlier. Okay, so that means he might lose potency, that's why he didn't outright kill him. That's what they're trying to imply.
Mary!
Look how tiny she is. With that new understanding, it becomes clear that this letter was all part of the plan.
What plan?
The court will recall that the note gave instructions to visit the Slug and Salad at 5 o'clock, and that the recipient should tell nobody else. The reason for those instructions are now clear.
To ensure that the lodger would not be at home at the stated time. To make sure I wasn't home!
Exactly. While you were out, Miss Green could safely slip into your room, knowing that she wouldn't be disturbed.
You mean to say that letter
Was written by Miss Green, yes. And in order to cover her tracks, she took it away with her when she left. Just after she smeared poison over the mouth of the gas pipe in your room.
she has to stand on a box? That's cute.
Order! Order! What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Just who are you? Why did you try to kill me?
Miss Green motive should be obvious. It's all tied up with someone who snaked with her and several times already during the course of this trial.
So, that's what's behind all this.
You will share your upper understanding with the court, please, counsel. Which person is behind this horrible motive for Akadon Beta's life?
Let's see, do we have his profile? Yes, we do.
Why, it's no other than Duncan Ross, the love of Miss Green's life, who sadly passed away a month ago as a result of Guy's poison. Take that.
Duncan Ross?
That's right. Before the defendant, Mr. Natsuri, took up residence in the lodges at Mr. Garidab, somebody else was renting the room. Mr. Duncan Ross.
I knew I'd heard that name somewhere else. It was all over the papers a month ago when that man died in strange circumstances at the haunted lodgings.
Does those ring a bit? Oh, of course, yes, I remember now. The young man they claim was strangled by the convict's curse or such.
Sadly, my lord, it wasn't a curse of any kind, nor it was an accident. The man died as a result of Mr. Shakespeare blowing into the gas pipe and causing gas to leak into the room.
It was murder, plain and simple.
Oh!
Well, you know, the world is unfair. Curses, curious death, that's all people care about. An interesting story, they want to know. It doesn't cross their minds that real people are involved. And hold on. Okay, sorry about that. And just a dry reminder, anyway. And once they're born, just 1 month later, once the story lost its appeal, everyone's forgotten him.
You mean Duncan was...
Mr. Ross was Miss Green's fiancé.
Fiance?
I mean, you may not have known until now who Miss Green really is, Mr. Shakespeare. But she's known exactly who you are all along. Because you're here. Sworn enemy! The murderer who took the life of the man she was to marry!
Mary!
Miss Green, it is not the case that in order to exact revenge on Mr. Shakespeare, you smear poison over the end of the gas pipe. This is all quite extraordinary! Am I correct in my understanding that you now accuse both parties, counsel, each on different counts of murder? Yes, my lord. That's correct.
An objection! Inhaling so deeply, it appears that my fledgling learned friend has taken in a lungful of dubious gas that's causing his judgment to be clouded.
Nani?
Why would Mr. Shakespeare have wanted to kill these lodgers, as you say?
Oh, we're ready for this.
You have completely failed to provide a motive to substantiate your accusation against the man. Yes, that's right, Mr. Reaper, my liege. I have been slighted. 'Tis lies, all lies. I deny every utterance.
And you have to forgive me, Mr. Elhouse, sir. But I don't intend to admit to anything either. Miss Green, I'm sure you'll think I'm being very rude, but I'm not going to be sent to the gallows for the like of the scoundrel! Objection! But you broke into the man's room! You didn't to smear some poison on the pipe. What was your reason? I thought I had to look around. That's all. Sorry. You're right. I suspected him. So I thought perhaps I might find some evidence of something in his room. Evidence that was him who took Duncan's life.
Oh, vileness! Oh, villainy! Oh, tyranny! Oh, rotundity of woman! But in any case, where I live, my room, I do turn the key in the lock.
Why am I so sensitive? But oh, that's right. Anyway, that whole place is falling apart. The locks on the doors are not different. Duncan showed me once how to unlock the door with some turps and a piece of wire.
Oh, awfulness! Oh, artfulness! Oh, tyranny! Oh, profanity of woman!
Are you done now, sir?
We will consider your trespassing on some future occasion, but for now... Tell the court what you found, what evidence your search revealed.
Well, I spotted the note that I sent him lying on the floor. When I went to pick it up, I noticed something. One of the floorboards was loose, and underneath it I discovered a secret hiding place. Yes, we also discovered that hiding place. Inside we find a newspaper cutting, a photograph, and an empty tin box. Ah, yes. Well, the thing is, when I found it, the box wasn't empty. What? There was something in it. Yes. This rather nice key. Oh.
The One Piece. What are doing with that?
Oh, he had the key to that room. But no longer now. What the? Every ounce of color has drained from his face.
Give it here! Give it to me now! It's mine! I inherited it! What was that, witness? What did you say? You inherited it? Oh no,
Gotcha, bitch. What's
Shit,
all of
got
this?
me again, Lord Van Slyke, sire?
He inherited a key. It was obviously important to you. Did you go to such lengths to hide it? So I took it. I don't know what it's for, but you took something precious from me, so I took something precious from you. So what if it means you can open something now? I don't care.
Give it back this minute! Give it to me!
Call yourself witness! So, Mr. Shakespeare has tried, and in one case succeeded, to take the life of 2 lodgers now. Yes, his motive for doing so is the key of everything that happened.
Hey, it's the key, you say. Way to go.
It's true that there appears to be no motive to support the accusations against Mr. Shakespeare at first. But considering everything we now know, I think there is actually something that could explain it.
What?
Ow. I need to recall every piece of evidence at our disposal. Everything we've seen and heard. Because I'm sure that I just caught a glimpse of the link that runs through all of these events. In that case, counsel, I must demand you present evidence to the court in support of your claim. What is it you say that you explain the motivation for Mr. Shakespeare's alleged crime?
The case file. The capital offender's file, right?
Yes.
It's all about this
Take
murderer.
That's an official office of police report, is it not?
The Selden file? How did you get a hold of that? Selden?
The now sadly deceased Mr. Ross and the defendant, Mr. Natsume, have only one thing linking them. The fact they had lodgings in the same room. Well, yes, it's no this, certainly.
A room that was formerly occupied by Selden. Until, that is, he was arrested by Scotland Yard for his involvement in multiple burglaries.
I see. And it so happens that the convict Selden left behind one very substantial mystery when he died.
The sum £1,000 worth of loot that he stole.
Oh, so you do know.
Which, as yet, remains to be found, and is, as they say, quite the fat loot.
Yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. It's written in this file here.
£1,000 lost en route to hell. That was how the papers summed it up.
And it seems that one particular fellow inmate was with the convict in his final moment. It's not hard to imagine Selden entrusted that inmate with his most closely guarded secret. The location of the stolen loot, and perhaps a key to unlock whatever container the valuables were in. Yep. You mean this key is... Mr. Shakespeare! It was you, wasn't it? You were at the capital offender's side when he died, were you not?
What are you talking about? It is a false charge, I tell you! A false charge! The name of the inmate who was with Selden at his death isn't noted in this file. But a simple telegram to the prison where he died would quickly tell us how false the charge really is.
Oh.
Oh.
But even if it's true, why was the man so intent on killing every consequent occupant of the lodgings? Convict's lodging? There's only one explanation for that, my lord. It was at the very room that Selden hid his loot.
So, it all comes out.
Oh, you son of a bitch, you knew all this time.
I believe the term is gotcha, bitch.
Yes, and having established that, all of Mr. Shakespeare's subsequent actions start to make perfect sense.
When he was let out of prison following Selden's death, he made immediately for Mr. Garrideb's lodgings in the hope of renting Selden's old room. However, the retired army man was unable to offer him the accommodation of his choice.
Because Selden's old room had already been let out to someone else, Mr. Duncan Ross.
Which is why Mr. Shakespeare subsequently devised his gas-based plot to kill the occupant of the room. And when he was successful, he presumably intended to inquire about switching into the newly vacant room.
However, a certain jittery someone had beaten him to it. Mr. Soseki Natsume? The defendant of this case, no less! So you decided to use the ploy with the gas again, didn't you, Mr. Shakespeare? This time to oust Mr. Natsume. All for one simple and avaricious reason. To get your hands on the 1,000 pounds of loot left behind by the death combat.
You... Looks like I'm going to snuff it before they get to stretch me neck. Oh wait, no, this is Selden. Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to do it?
Listen, I want you to have me loot anything to stop the coppers getting their mitts on it. It's hidden in the room where I was lodging when they got me. Here, this is the key to it. Take it. Always stay one step ahead, mate. See you in L, I guess. Shakespeare.
Oh ho!
It's mine.
What did he just say?
It's mine. That loot is mine.
Oh! Mr. Shakespeare?
It's all lies. I don't accept any of it. Why should I?
And the math finally fell.
After all, you don't have a shred of evidence. You can't prove I killed that fellow. Forsooth, I am the victim here, remember? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen?
Ooh!
Oh, if I don't admit to it, there's nothing you can do. You can't arrest me, for the time being anyway. Verily, you can't arrest the victim, can you? Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so close. I just need a few more hours. I swore to myself that I'd get my hands on it, and I can almost taste it now. Do you really think I'd just give up?
There's no question in my mind now. This man is guilty true and true. Well, he seems so utterly intoxicated by the idea of that loot.
I'm afraid that however hard you press him, he'll never admit to that he's done, Mr. Naruto. There is a way. Pardon? There's one way I can finish him. I do have a sword after all.
Are we going to use the photographic prints?
No! He's already committed the most heinous crimes to get his hands on that loot. Which means all we need to do now is find it first.
A fine plan. Were it not for the fact that the police thoroughly searched the room following the death of Mr. Ross. If it's there at all, it must be very well hidden indeed.
Without conclusive evidence, I certainly cannot rule.
If only there was some way we could find the convict's loot quickly. This is the final piece in this complex puzzle. But I think we might have it in our possession already. Or rather, I think we may as well have something that can help us find where that loot is hidden.
My lord. Yes, counsel.
The defense would like to make a proposal about how to find the late convict's hidden loot. I believe we are already in possession of something that could give us a clue to his whereabouts. It's our last chance, so it has to be worth a gamble. And that's cue to save.
Yep. There's apparently an achievement here for doing something, and I'll let you know when it's time to do it.
Okay. Besides, we've used the same technique once already, and it definitely paid off then. Yay, the photograph.
Look at this photograph!
What about then, counsel? Let the court hear your idea. What did you propose we use in order to locate the hiding place of the deceased convict's hole?
The handprint photograph.
Here we go.
Take that! If I'm not mistaken,
Those are Mr. Shakespeare's handprints on the wall of these legends. That's right, my lord. Exposed as a result of the defense's independent investigation of the scene. Based on a wonderful new discovery in the field of forensic science by the great detective, Mr. Sholmes. And
Said
sponsored
the
by him.
quiet part out loud, Susato. A great detective? Is that some kind of joke? Do you really think I'm going to be daunted by a man with such a ridiculous title? I should think the great bard ought to recognize such a title when he hears one, Mr. Shamspeare.
Oh.
Oh, sure. Perhaps we can compete for the honor of most ridiculous title. Surprise, bitch! There's Sherlock Sholmes himself! What are you doing here, great detective? Your usual haunts are the filthy backstreets of the capital, are they not? Ah, Mr. Reaper, it's been too long. And I see your complexion has worsened since last we met.
Oh.
Mr. Sholmes?
He does know Lord Van Sykes then. Wouldn't know to say something like that in any case.
Mr. Sholmes! Doubt you may be hailed as a great detective by the population at large. What? That does not give you the right to come in and go into my courtroom as you see fit.
If I may, my lord. Mr. Sholmes' newly developed scientific email has helped us to uncover vital clues in this case already.
Clues, you say?
I call them skin prints, my lord. My method identifies every location touched by an individual under scrutiny. It's the method by which we are able to ascertain this gentleman's gas pipe activities. Ah! You need only a small sample of something the individual has previously touched to make an indicator solution.
The key.
Well, hold on. In your case, sir, I used the teacup you had been holding. Elementary. So now, Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes?
what am I to use as a sample to make the indicator solution this time?
Oh shit. Thank you for offering to help, Mr. Shones. When the convict was arrested, he was living in what is now Sosaki-san's room. We need a sample to help locate this room that hid in the old room.
Hold on, before you choose anything, present a person.
What form will the sample take? Present a person. Okay.
Yes. Now here's the thing. For the achievement, present anyone but Olive.
Anyone but Olive. Okay.
Yes.
We will need something of Selden's in order to create the indicator solution to find his loot. And something the convict own appears to be in the possession of somebody listed in the court record.
And upon my word, Mr. Naruhodo, your powers of reasoning appear to be on the up. So, which particular person do you have in mind? From whom can we obtain a possession of the late convict Selden to create the indicator solution? Let's see, for shits and giggles, let's pick Mr. Natsume.
Oh god. Take that.
And what, pray, does said person possess that could be applicable to our purpose? Let's hear your new and improved powers of reasoning at work, my dear fellow. Dear me, your left eye just twitched. Are you currently concocting an elaborate excuse? Not some clever Japanese joke about a wet noodle, I hope.
What? Oh, you got me. The noodler! The noodler! What the? The noodler! That's the name of the... Okay, I need to read what this... Hold on, give me a moment. I need to open Steam
that's
for
okay.
this.
Take your time. Take
The
your
noodler!
time.
For early answer Mr. Sean's question about who my husband that belonged to the company in episode 2. Oh my god. 11.1% of players had this achievement. My god. Anyway, I think we need to reconsider this from the start, Mr. Naruhodo. I cannot believe you did that audio for an achievement.
Yep. So anyway,
Why do I feel as though Susato-san is studying my left eye now?
I'm ready and waiting, Mr. Naruhodo. The rest is in your hands.
Okay, so it is Miss Olive because she had the key.
Yes. Yep, it's Selden's key.
Take that. Okay, let's do it right this time. Miss Green! Me? What do you want with me? The key around your neck, if you please. Sorry?
Oh,
That key belonged to Selden. There will be remnants of secretions from the man's skin on its surface that we can choose.
possibly not. Very true.
That is the sample we need. Using it, we can create the indicator solution required for Mr. Sham's skin print seeker. Patent pending, I guess. And find out exactly what Selden touched in the room that he used to rent.
Ah! Mr. Shamspeare has one great to another, I assure you. If the late convict's hold is hidden somewhere in his former lodgings, I shall uncover it in no more than 30 minutes.
So, Mr. Shamspeare, the truth is well within our grasp now, and as such, you will never get your hands on Selden's stolen wealth. In that case, I'll gladly let Mr. Shams have this key.
No! Give the key to me! The detective shan't have it!
It's over, Mr. Shakespeare.
No! No!
You're out of options now. There's only one thing left for you to do. Admit your guilt!
Whoa!
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, shameful despair! Despair! Be like me! Level up!
No, that was the Duck Hunt shot.
Yeah. I never intended to kill the man. I just wanted to drive him out of the room. That's all.
So you have time to find the convict's haul of stolen goods.
Yet after you'd killed the young man, you still didn't move into the room. I asked the landlord, of course. I pleaded with him, but he refused.
Why?
I was 3 months behind with the rent, for one thing.
Ouch. Mr. Garrett really had a lot to put up with.
And he had the gas repair work done immediately afterwards, putting the room out of action for a while. And then, this Japanese man just swooped in right at the moment to sign the new lease.
Poor Mr. Natsume. What unfortunate timing.
Then, 5 days ago, after the incident on Briar Road when the Japanese fellow got himself arrested, I thought I'd finally have my chance, but it wasn't to be. No, the scene was sealed off and guarded by the police night and day.
And if I remember rightly, Mr. Sean spent the whole day in there reading books.
I couldn't even enter the room, let alone search for the loot.
Which is why, on the day Mr. Natsume was acquitted and returned to his room, you once again tried your trick of blowing air into the gas pipe that feeds into the stove in his room.
Unbeknownst to you, however, that action would lead you into a deadly trap.
William Shakespeare. How does it go? To be or not to be? That is the question.
From Shakespeare's Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 1.
Well, let me tell you, in your case, it's not to be. That is the answer. You deserve to die for what you've done.
Bravo! Bravo! Oh, so well said. Is that really it?
We'll see. At first, I really did think it was just a terrible accident. I'll never forget our conversation the night before Duncan died.
The gas supply in my new lodgings are a complete disaster, you know, Olive.
The gas supply?
Yes, the stove always seems to go out in the middle of the night for some reason.
That's no joke.
They say it's the convict's curse.
Oh, Duncan, please, don't stay there. I don't care how cheap it is.
Alright then, if it's that important to you, I'll start looking for a new place.
Oh, no. There's spare rooms at my house. Why don't you leave that horrible room tonight?
No, I'd better not. We said we'd wait until we'd graduated before we told our parents, remember?
Oh, they were eloping. But that was the last time we ever spoke. That very night, he fell bitten to the gas. If only I knew what was going to happen. I have insisted he had left a horrible ruin that instant. But instead, all I have left with bitter regret. I stopped going to school, but something kept drawing me back to the house on Pryor Road. I saw a stooped Easter-looking man with a mustache coming out of the house one day when was I there. He walked up to the road to grab scrubbery for some food, so I followed him, and sat myself down next to him. He had some warrior-looking suit and started to pick a quarrel with the Republican.
That place is cursed, I tell you! Cursed! The ghost of that convict who used to live there is trying to suffocate me! I wake up in the middle of the night freezing to death because the stove had gone out. The room is full of gas and I can hardly breathe.
How are you still alive, honestly?
But the pipes have been checked. No problem there. It's like I'm the problem! That's what they're thinking!
But how could that be? Duncan was gone, and now this man had almost suffered the same fate. Could it really be a curse? Then I remember a rumor I heard about how the gas companies go about investigating the gas installations.
A rumor? Oh, what you mean?
Yes, everyone heard the stories, it seems, about how they go around checking the pipes.
How anything connected to the gas can be extinguished by blowing air into the pipework.
That's when it started. A little flicker of doubt in the back of my mind that just wouldn't go away. Was it really an accident, though?
Because there's no window. Yeah, that too.
Hi, Roland.
Once I had the idea, it wouldn't leave me alone. It played me day and night. So I bought this at one of the black markets in the East End. A black market, you say? I had never been, I just heard people talk about them. And you really can buy anything you can think of there. In some ways, being able to get my hands on this so easily made me even more determined. I had to find out one way or another. Was Duncan death an accident? Was it murder?
And your chosen method for establishing the truth was simple, but highly effective.
Yeah, you've been spotted, Roland.
Smear poison on the gas pipe you suspected the man of tampering with, and wait.
If Mr. Champion was innocent, nothing would come of what you've done. But if he was guilty, he will pay for his crimes dearly. I found the name of the man I suspected, William Shakespeare, and then I wrote him this little note. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Bryan Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It's a matter of most importance. He had done it. I knew that would worry him enough to be sure to go. So I waited to see if it would work.
And of course, Mr. Shakespeare followed the instructions to the letter.
And she instead got the accident.
I worked out where the gas pipe was straight away. So I smeared a good amount of the poison I bought all around the mouth of the pipe. All the time praying that the devil's work wouldn't be done. And that it was just one some wild fantasy. Actually, no. All the time praying that the devil's work will be done, and that the culprit will get his just desserts!
Dessert. Yes.
3 days ago, when you were first stood in the dock before me, this whole affair seemed relatively straightforward.
Yes, my lord.
I certainly never imagined the depths of depravity that we should consequently find lurking behind the scene.
It has been a long road, my Nipponese friend.
Oh, yes.
And one I certainly didn't envision walking with you.
That's an old phrasing, but okay. Nevertheless, together, we had reached the light at the end of the tunnel, as it were. Miss! You know what? Let me get it right this time. Puckrin!
Oh, whatever. Anyway, yes, my lord.
You will harshly be stripped of your freedom as punishment for the attempted murder of Mr. William Shakespeare.
Oh, they're just getting straight to the sentencing, eh?
Yes, I know.
And you, Mr. Shakespeare, you will try for the murder of Mr. Duncan Ross in cold blood, and the subsequent attempted murder of Mr. Saseki Natsume here present.
Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes.
Yesterday, at the hospital, when you and your friends stopped me from... You know what? You know, I cannot say it, you know? From ending your life by drinking what's left in the poison bottle. Yes. I wasn't myself. I can't even really remember what's going through my mind. To be or not to be, I suppose. That's a question that's so hard to answer, it seems. Well, personally, I'm glad of your being here, Miss Green. Oh. And I like to believe that it's a blessing Mr. Shakespeare didn't die when he ingested the poison. For your sake, at the very least. Aww. Because of you, I chose life, not death.
She's so cute when she smiles!
She is! Oh my god. And now you made the truth come out at last. Aww. Really, I can't thank you enough. Oh, Miss Green. Oh.
Mr. Saseki Natsume,
Yes, my lord.
the court declares that you are exonerated from all blame in this matter again. Accordingly, I will call upon the ladies and gentlemen of the jury to present a verdict of not guilty. We are in full agreement, my lord. In that case, I thereby declare the defendant not guilty. 100 pounds fine for whoever keeps turning the fireworks.
Wait, the judge just can't force the jury to just make a decision based on what he says.
But at this point, they don't have any reason to disagree.
I know. But still, kind of a ballsy move for the judge to say, hey, jury, make the not guilty verdict. Not guilty verdict. I order you to do it.
Pretty much. Court is adjourned. Time for a recess.
Dibs on the slide! As long as I get the monkey bars.
Oh my god.
You just see them all on the playground afterwards.
Oh my, Mr. Wonsak is very agile on the bars. Yes, who knew?
I didn't know this is what they meant by taking a recess in court. Anyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna play soon, so I'll be back. Oh my god. And we're back.
Oh, yes, at last. Divine is duly done. Divine justice. My dear fellow, if there were any divine justice in this world, you would shave that mustache.
Oh!
Wow! No, this has nothing to do with my mustache!
Don't say that a Lutherian mustache is a sign of physical prowess, Mr. Sholmes.
Logos to it, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Once again, you've saved me from doom!
I'm very happy to have been able to help, Mr. Natsume. Congratulations on your acquittal. You're second in almost as many days.
I was first acquainted with and gained affection for English literature whilst in our great homeland empire. And then, by a twist of fate, I was brought to the land that bore fruit of that literature. Only, the city of bricks and mortar became my prison. Try as I might, I never found my feet here. In the end, I confined myself to my room and lived life through friendly old books.
You had such a difficult time, haven't you?
Nah, but a week ago now, I dragged you out of that dark and dingy room of yours, did I not? You did. And I've seen more of life in this week than in all my years to date. And for the first time, I feel I've begun to see the true face of the English that's so far been hiding from me behind the wall of fog.
Huh.
My dear fellow, there is nothing special about the true face of the English, as you put it. Wherever so one goes in the world, humans are human. There are few genuine differences. Yes, I think you're right. I finally started to see that, and I've come to understand something. I've worked out why I was attracted to English literature in the first place. It made me see that wherever our nationality, we humans all have the same hopes and fears. We're all just doing our best to live.
Huh. Well said. I come to feel the same way.
I've made a decision too. I'm going to cut short my study tour here and return to Japan.
What? Just when we can be friends here in England, what about the terrible shame?
Oh, I know. That does tug at my heartstrings. It really does. But I've decided I'd like to take everything I've learned here in Britain and write something of my own. A novel of sorts, I suppose.
Oh, so this is the first fanfic you've been working on, I guess.
Shut up.
Oh my! So you've been creating your own literature, Mr. Natsume? How wonderful!
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't presume to call it literature! Why not? When that is precisely the definition, Mr. Mustache. I suppose you're right, yes. It will, in a way, be literature. But as of now, all I know is I'd like to try my hand at writing. I've no delusions of grandeur.
Well, that does explain his behavior on the first case, actually. He did have delusions of grandeur. I, for one, would love to read your work.
Well, all things considered, it may be for the best. After all, you have once again emerged victorious from a battle with the Reaper. Ah!
That is very true. And there is no salvation for a person in the dock when the Reaper is in the prosecutor.
Oh God, why do you gotta ruin the moment? And his desire to return post-haste to the perceived safety of your homeland is one I quite understand.
My goodness, yes! This was such a terrifying prospect. Nobody will consider that cowardly.
I'm quite sure. Let me guess, we got you again.
But that's... That's not... I'm leaving! I mean it!
Oh. Objection. Oh, that's him.
Objection! Ah!
And that was the case that we found ourselves embroiled in 6 months ago now.
But what the
Soseki-san...
fuck is a clouded kookaburra?
I guess we have to Google. Soseki-san did indeed return to Japan and submit a report about both cases to the government. It was on reading that report that Professor Mikotoba was prompt to visit the scholar. And barely any time later, Susato-san was given the news that she must return to Japan as well. On the back of a telegram stating falsely that her father was fallen gravely ill. The only possible explanation that comes to mind is what happened after the trial on the following day.
Oh, here we go.
The day that we uncovered the loot hidden by the now deceased comet in his former lodging.
A nugget of a cliffhanger, I bet.
Yep. Oh, we do this investigation. Interesting. Oh, well done, Mr. Sholmes. How simply marvelous of you! To uncover the secret hiding place in just one day? Wasn't it supposed to take 30 minutes?
As I believe I've told you, my dear fellows, skin prints are extremely useful in such situations. Wouldn't you agree, Gregson?
Oh, son of a god.
Gregsy's been happily munching in agreement this whole time, you know, Hurley.
Happily, I think perhaps humorously might be closer to the truth.
So, it transpires the man fashioned a hiding place in the ceiling.
Ceiling? Oh. What's in it? What exactly is loot?
Let us look then, if you're ready. Let's examine the late burglar's hall.
What the? What is that? A bloody collar? It looks like some neckband of collar. A collar? It's huge though. And look at all the gemstones.
And look at all the gemstones set in it. Please don't step on my line, otherwise I'll have to shoot you with this gun. I can see why it was claimed to be worth 1,000 pounds. Perhaps I could have it as a belt.
Oh!
Yeah, you see it too?
A big hound. Or Baskervilles, maybe?
Maybe. But don't we know of another name that starts with a B?
Trying to remember.
I'll tell you later.
Oh, had you noticed on the inside there? There's some dark stains. You don't think it could be blood, do you? I mean, there's quite a lot of it. What's it gonna be?
I'll tell you later, don't worry about it. On second thoughts, perhaps I won't have it as a belt.
Then of course there's this emblem here. A large letter B and a small crown. What does it signify, do you think?
Oh, I hadn't noticed that. I feel as though I've seen that emblem somewhere before, you know. Where could it have been? That's enough of that, I think.
What? What's the matter with Mr. Sholmes? Oh, the color has drained from his face!
Well, Inspector, I believe you ought to be taking this, oughtn't you? It could be a valuable evidence, after all. It must be kept safely under lock and key.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Get your growing house out, you lot, and head it over! Now! That's a first. I've never seen a color that large before. And all those jewels certainly look into extremely valuable. But that's not what stood out to me. At least not once I noticed. Those dark marks on the side of the collar. Those stains. Could they really be blood?
There was another name that we kept hearing about. A name by the name of Barock von Zykes.
Oh!
Well, that was a funny case, wasn't it? But it's all buttoned up now.
Oh! Oh! And you look
Right?
very pleased, Iris.
I am, because I'm starting to wonder what I could use as the basis for this month's story in the magazine.
Oh, here you go.
But this case would be perfect. It's been so fascinating.
You're talking about the latest installment of the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
The mystery of the knife in the mist, and the mustached man and the convict's curse, perhaps.
Those are interesting titles, I won't deny it.
I could make it a two-part story.
Oh, can't wait!
A word, please, Iris.
Here we go.
Yes, what is it, Hurley? I'm sorry, but you can't write about this case. It's out of the question. What? Why not? It's a great case. Then I shall have to insist that you limit yourself to the first of your two titles. The second must never be written. Is that clear? Yes.
It's kind of scary when he's deadly serious.
Yep.
And so it was that the second of Soseki-san's case became buried in obscurity. Now, looking back, I feel I understand. I can see why Mr. Jones forbade Iris from publishing the story. It would take a little longer before I saw the link between everything that had happened. And would happen. But it wasn't until 2 months after the arrival of Susato-san's letter that events began to unfurl again. Where an incident took place at the very heart of the eagerly awaited Great Exhibition of London.
Here we go! Finally this becomes plot relevant.
And
Woo!
the key of knowledge.
Man, this is a great anime series, you know?
It is. Okay, saving. And just, I want to see the name of the next case. There you go. The Return of the Great Departed Soul. Okay. So yeah, we'll get to that soon in due time.
I like
yes.
these little title cards. They're so good.
Yes, and Twisted Karma and his last bow.
Bow.
And the Shine of Sutter. So two more cases and an epilogue, apparently.
Well, maybe it's an epilogue. Maybe it's another case. Who knows?
We'll see. Oh yes. It's getting spicy indeed. So
It's getting spicy. Oh, yes, I cannot wait for my introduction. The mysterious Eastern European man.
okay then, so yes, thank you for being here for this case that actually, wow, I'll be honest, the writing is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I admit it.
And we're switching things up on Friday.
Actually, yeah, that is true. Since it's October, we're thinking of doing something related to the month. And Fox and I agree on Broken Age. A game that he recommended a lot, and yes, I actually know of it and would like to give it a try myself. So starting this Friday, we'll be playing that. And we'll continue with Ace Attorney next week on Wednesday. Normally it will be Tuesday and Thursday, but some things that are happening that are not in comfortable talking on podcast at least. So it's gonna be a temporary setup. So we'll be doing the Grace Attorney on Wednesday. On Friday we'll be doing Broken Age, and also I want to do something myself on Saturday. And I think it's gonna be Look Outside. I had that game in the burner for quite a while, and I think this is the right moment to start playing it. Just to let you know. And I also may try a mod or two, because this particular mod that a certain fella that he did on his own stream, and they look really good. I would like to have those myself, so I'll ask him for the files to see if I can use them myself. But that's gonna be on Saturday. But as for us, we'll be playing Broken Age this Friday, just to let you know. Which is gonna be a fun experience, because it's one of those
it's a point-and-click adventure game, and it has 2 intertwining stories that you can swap out between.
And yes, it's actually very interesting where it goes, but that's getting ahead of myself.
So hopefully we'll be able to pick that up this Friday, if all things go well.
That is correct. And that being said, I've been checking people that were doing some stuff, but they're already closed. So yes, I'll just stop the stream for now. So that being said, we'll see you next time, either Wednesday for more Ace Attorney or Friday for Broken Age.
Sounds good.
And again, on Saturday, I may start Look Outside, which is more like on the scary side. Well, not so much scary. You'll see what I mean. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Thank you, folks, for also being here. And have a good rest of the night. And take care.
Bye.